Wow, Mega Neil. Hi. Wait 1 second, Blue, and now you are live. People can hear you and shit.
I'm live. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi
Hi,
everybody.
everybody.
It's been
Mega.
84
It's
years.
been 84 years. You have been very busy, my
Oh
love.
my
You have
god.
been crazy
Absolutely
busy.
nobody remembers who the hell I am.
This is Blue Hours Medic. She is my friend. She is awesome. I can say where you work, right? Can I say that?
Yeah.
So Blue Hours Medic, check her out. She's on Blue Hours Medic on Twitter and probably and Instagram's the same. I'm pretty sure it's the same handle.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And also on Twitch as well, occasionally when she's not crazy busy. She is an awesome human being that works at Santa Monica Studios. You're a community. I want to get your title right. So
Associate Community Manager.
I was going to say like executive awesome community manager, and as well as being a sterling human being, is also my friend. And if you don't know who she is, you need to check her out. So Blue and I have a notorious history of getting into hysterics on this, particularly with signings.
The pressure.
Yeah, particularly with signings. I just want to say a very quick thank you so much to the mods. I'm sorry, by the way, mods. I've been so busy working flat out. I neglected to send you a message today about. By the way, it's still on. I'm still doing. I'm sorry about that, folks. I've been flat out. My voice went a little bit because I've been filming and working so much, which has been amazing and awesome. But I've been running around wherever I am at the moment and doing all this stuff, which has been cool. But yeah, it's been a lot. So I'm a bit knackered. So sorry if I'm a bit slipping. My voice is a tiny bit husky, like 20% husky, which I think is a good thing, ultimately.
Oh, it's very growly.
It's a little growly, a little husky. My voice is usually quite light, so I'm enjoying this. Today, so thank you very much to the mods.
What are we doing today?
We are doing a live signing, which we haven't done for ages. So we're going to do a live signing. Thank you to everybody that's interested in my work. I really appreciate it. I'm very lucky. I get to not only work with a lot of cool people that take a risk on me, and a lot of people that are very interested in my work and support through their interests, which is overwhelming to me. I also get to, and I'm in a lucky position now to champion young actors. Male, female, non-binary, trans even, and also gay, straight, and everything across the entire sexual spectrum, the gender spectrum. I'm very privileged to be able to help those actors get representation in terms of getting the skills they need and getting out there in the context they have. We've just done our 9th production. We've found some fantastic new actors to come in and work on those through our casting director, who's been amazing. And we've just done some mentoring as well, we do courses, and it's just really cool to see so many people coming from so many different types of backgrounds and coming to do the work, especially because I don't know if you know this in performance capture. The only thing that really is a thing that shouldn't be messed with is, of course, your appropriate ethnic background casting. Apart from that, anybody can play anything within that, which is amazing. So you get people that will probably be typecasted in one thing can play any other type of role. So I'm a huge believer in that, and it's really nice to be able to do that.
I want to say on your Instagram for for the people you've been helping. I liked. I think it was like last year I saw a bunch of photos of all like the students you had, and I appreciated like the different body types you had, because every time I watch like BTS, it's always like, skinny fit actors, and I'm like a bigger girl, so I was like but then seeing like bigger people like in mocap suits, you're like, oh hey, that's awesome. So
but that's the thing. It's
anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it, and especially in performance capture, where it's all character based. So plenty of people who are skinny or whatever can't do good motion for motion capture, don't have skill sets. Whereas some of the bigger people who've come in to work with us, they're incredible movers. They're amazing creature performers, as well as being great actors. Body type in that way does not hold you back. Height does, weirdly, because now there's so much choice. So 6'2" people cannot get those 5'8" roles as often. I'm going to be honest. So it's really cool. And also the training that we offer is not that expensive compared to it's a 1-day fee basically. If you get one job, you've paid for our training. People don't need to train in mocap, they can just come into it. The main problem I find is really still, especially with, let's face it, a right-wing government in the UK, and we've had a right-wing government for a long time in the US. The problem is getting people the support to train in acting in the first place. That's like a major problem, and I really hope that'll be rectified, because there is some support for people from low-income means, but it's kind of hard, and it's gone back to how it used to be, which is really sad. So, you know, if you are somebody that is struggling maybe to find money, especially because they changed it from being free education in the UK for such a long time to now having to pay for it, not as much as America, but you still have to pay something, apart from, I guess, bursaries, which aren't that many, sadly. And that's the challenge. But if you're interested and passionate in acting, and you still, you know, it's still a bit of a mountain to climb, don't give up. There are ways, there are means. People train over years in short courses that are more affordable, but you've got to obviously be more disciplined in that way and be more, you really have to think laterally sometimes with money and stuff like that. It's tough, but it's worth it. But it's really amazing. We had somebody do ballroom, do Vogue. This guy did it. Amazing. He's amazing. He's an amazing Vogue dancer. A guy called Dwayne Nassis. He's a great guy, fantastic, lovely human being. I can't remember his pronouns. You know, it might be they, them, actually. They are great. And they're an amazing actor as well, and an amazing mover. And he decided for his like free play stuff to Vogue. I've never seen Vogue done in mocap. It's incredible. It looks like it was
so
born.
Cool.
Yeah, I would love to see an entire ballroom done, because we've gone ballroom, man. Ballroom's great. I'd love to see an entire ball done in mocap, because that'd be fucking cool. But yeah, anyway, so check him out, Dwayne Nassis. He's a lovely guy as well. They are lovely. And I really like. I'd like to see, I'm going to be seeing him soon at some point. In fact, I'm going to be going to a ball at some point to see him, because I dig it a lot. So yeah, check him out, Dwayne, Duane Nassis. Sorry about my voice, folks. It's kind of hard to even speak. Check him out. Check them out. God damn it. Check them out and really, I don't know if he's posted. I don't know if they've posted it. If they have posted it, it's really worth checking it out. But I don't think they have. I don't think they have put their performance capture reel up yet, because I think I'm supposed to be reviewing it for them. So when they do that,
cool.
Check it out. Okay, it's really cool. Anyway, sorry about that. I just wanted to speak out because it's good
Yeah.
I mean, listen, here's the thing, I kind of realised that it seems mystified, the acting and getting into games, and people always not entirely sure the routes. There's many ways to get into it. A big part of it, though, is obviously the money that it takes to train. But it's an investment, and you've got to treat it as such. The problem is there's no guarantee for that.
Oh, Plants Baby found their pronouns. It is he, they.
Oh, it's he, they. That's why. I wondered why I kept on saying him, because it's he, they. That's what confused me. I remember talking to them about it. He uses he and they. That's cool. All right, good. I'm not such an old bastard after all. Good. Cool. Okay. Should we get into this after that ramble about acting?
Let's do this thing.
Let's do it. Sorry, folks, for the preamble. Let's get into it. I've forgotten how to do this, as always.
I know. I was just like, this is all you, man.
Yeah. And thank you very much to the folks at Streamily. I don't know if they're here. They're probably not. But if they are here, thank you very much for your support and allowing me to do this. It's very cool.
I like your shirt. It's very. Is that Fallout?
And this is like 6 years old now, man. I got this like
I love that color scheme, honestly. I like
blue and
the
yellow,
branding
man.
that
It's
Fallout
pretty awesome.
has. Yeah.
This is, for those people that know their Fallout, this is Fallout 4.
Numbers on the back? Oh, does it have something on the back?
No, it has nothing. It's just it's a Vault Tech. It's about the company, the evil company. Not the actually.
Hey, they were in it for the science, man.
Really? Okay, it's kind of quackery. It's science quackery at best. In fact, one of the doctors is quacking Reed. He's like, let's why don't we fill this vault full of puppets? Yeah. All right, let me get something to rest this in before we break into.
Hashtag Vault Tech did nothing wrong.
Vault Tech did nothing wrong. Science, hashtag science quackery. All right, you crazy nuts. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab something to rest this on. If anybody has any questions, sorry, what's that?
Were you gonna get water?
Oh fuck! I completely forgot. We've been chatting too long.
Okay, you go do. If you want to go do that,
I'm gonna grab something to rest on. If you have any questions for me about my work and career, please ask about anything. That's cool. Well, not about anything. I'm not omnipotent, for fuck's sake.
Anything?
Anything? Why the universe? It's like, well, ice cream. Ice cream is probably why the universe. To create ice cream, once ice cream's created in its purest form, the world will and the universe will explode. Right. So I'm going to get something to rest on and get some water for this, and I'll be right back. But any questions, please send them on. And mods.
Okay.
Yeah. Please send. Actually, the mod team are amazing at that. and you know about that, so I'm going to shut the fuck up and not tell anybody their job, or just let you deal with it.
I'll pull questions from chat here.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. Here. He's gone. Oh man. All right. Where'd he go? Hi everybody. Boot Shivers, Plants Baby, First Spectre. I'm just gonna say everybody. Hey, whoa there, Veronica. Memento. Jay Lazy, Lou. Oh my God, I missed you guys. I'm so sorry. We're unsupervised. Everybody, quick, run around. I've been busy, Jay Lazy. Hashtag go pre-order God of War Ragnarok. Can I say that? Who's excited for God of War Ragnarok? I am. Hi. Oh, Mackie, JJ, Raccoon. Yeah, thanks all for joining. Can I promise that there will be gods and or war? I can neither confirm nor deny. There is a god of war. There's actually 2 of them in the game. Blue dot. If you have any questions for Neil, let me know. I pulled a couple from earlier. From Fangirl and Panda Danger. Will he play more of RE8? That's a good question. I will ask him, actually. Because I think so. I mean, at least the DLC version.
Hi.
Hello. We weren't doing anything terrible at all, or annoying.
Okay. Shit, man. I love work. Work is great. It's just fucking playtime. I'm very privileged to be... Well, it isn't going to work at all. Very privileged to be working with such awesome people as well. It's been a real joy. This week has been a real joy. And the weekend before, actually. The weekend before was a course that we did at Creative Assembly. I got to work at a new studio, brand new studio this week, all week, with some really talented people and just lovely human beings, man. It was very cool. Yes.
That is cool.
Yes, I love work because work makes me very bouncy. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh yeah, this thing.
Signing, I think.
It's only been half an hour. Good, Neil. Good boy. Okay, so next up, first up, in fact, this is for Emma, and it's a cosplay. It's Kamsky cosplay photo. A quote or remark of Neil's choosing, which is so dangerous. Such a dangerous thing, Blue. I have no idea what to put now.
Wait, for who?
This is
for
for Emma. This is a Kamsky cosplay. This is me cosplaying badly as Kamsky. This is the picture in Kamsky's. Can you see that? I can't really see that.
Yeah. So I always forget. Did you take that for the game, or did they just have that like your headshot?
No. Yeah, because that's what I like to do for my headshots. I'm gonna put this three-piece suit on for my headshot because I want people to think I'm that kind of actor. No, not at all. This was something that we did for Detroit specifically, and they made it like even cooler and nicer and sexier and stuff. So I actually didn't know how it would end up looking, so I was quite surprised when I saw it in game. I was very pleasantly surprised. I was like, dude, that looks so much better in the game than I did in real life.
It's good. You clean up.
I clean up all right, and there was heavy amounts of cleanup from about 1,000 artists to make it this nice. So this is for Emma. Thank you very much, Emma. Quote or remark of my choosing. This is the one that I like telling people because it's really got me through a lot of life, really, a lot of tough times. So this is for Emma. I have almost forgotten how to do this. Sorry. I like this quote a lot, and it really applies to many things in life. Bravery is to possess fear. I have the writing of a doctor, apologies, the fear, but to carry on regardless. And here's Kamsky. He's doing his usual Kamsky test, but this time it's to a thumbs up. He was looking quite scared. Okay, the thumbs up is shaking, I'm not gonna lie. There's a thumbs up there. Thumbs up, we've got feet.
I see a lot of quick questions in the chat of, are you going to play more Resident Evil 8?
Fucking A, we are. The village thing, yeah?
Village, yeah.
That thing. Yes, we're planning to do a playthrough.
Woohoo!
Yeah. If you're around, I'd love to get. I know how busy you are, but I'd love to get you on it. Okay, this is.
Yeah.
So that is a thumbs up, and the Kamsky disc is about to be done on it. It's like, like that.
I love how he's like, wait, can I see it? I want to see it one more.
Yeah,
Eugene.
I'm trying to kill a mosquito.
Dorito shaped. He's Dorito shaped.
He's Dorito
shaped
shaped.
like a chip.
He's shaped like a chip. He's a chipper.
He's a Dorito.
He's a Dorito. It's a classic Dorito thumbs up. I'm not
Okay,
a
low key,
huge,
I like men who are Dorito shaped. You know what I mean? Like Chris Evans. Just like an insane
time out.
shoulder to waist. Hang on, listen, hear me out. It's like when men have like
I don't think I can eat
shoulder
Doritos
to
the same
waist
way
ratio
again.
and it's like a triangle and it's like you could put a Dorito like in front of them and it just is matched perfectly.
I don't think I can ever eat a Dorito without seeing Chris Evans' perfect fucking body and his abs.
No, just
oh.
Dorito-shaped men with no neck. Yeah, basically. Listen, don't.
Snackable. He's a snack. That's what you're saying.
He's
and
a snack.
we know this. Chris
100%.
Evans is. Can I do a little names drop thing?
Yeah.
I met Chris Evans. I had a drink with Chris Evans.
What?
Years and years ago. Back after he did. It was just after he did Fantastic Four. And I'm pretty sure he was convinced he would never do another Marvel film ever again. Because he was great. I liked him. He was a lovely guy. I spent the evening with him. He was such a nice guy. But it was just, kind of felt like, yeah, so let's talk about it if you want to. You don't have to. It's like, so yeah, it was a very, very long time ago. But and we're not friends. Like I don't know the guy. I just met him and hung out with him through friends of friends who did know him. But he was great. I liked Chris Evans. He was such a nice guy. I just felt like I didn't want to, but there's, you know how like me being me, I wanted to go.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay. I mean, Tim Story had a vision. It wasn't great, but it's going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Look at you. You're going to be fine. You're amazing. Yeah, so. Anyway, this is for Emma. There you go. Thanks a lot, Emma. I really appreciate I'm always surprised that people, like prints of mine. I really appreciate it. It's always like, oh, really? Why? So thank you very much. I really appreciate everybody's support. It's really cool. Thank you. All right, so that is Dunsky. Hey, technology. Look at that. Neil's working it. Cool. This is for Jen Lamoureux and Sage O'Donovan. Awesome names. Really difficult to say online.
Sage O'Donovan? Oh my
Sage
god, that's
O'Donovan?
like a protagonist name.
That's fucking
like
Sage O'Donovan in Fishwife. The Massacre.
Detective O'Donovan.
Detective O'Donovan. You're a liability. You're a goddamn menace. Now give me your badge and banana. Hand in your badge and banana. All right. It gets cooler. I just read it. It gets cooler. This is for Jen and Sage. Thanks so much for doing another signing and bringing this print back. Cool. My fiance and I are getting married in October. Yes. So I hope to give this to her as a wedding gift. Oh, this is from Sage to Jen. Would you mind doing a Heisey Doodle if that's okay? Oh, that's so sweet. That's awesome news. That's great. This is... Wait, time the fuck out. Is this a wedding gift?
Oh my god!
Fuck! I haven't done this before. This is a wedding gift.
That's amazing.
Shit, that's a lot of pressure, Blue. I really don't want to fuck up Jen and Sage's...
Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up.
Fuck. Okay. What is absolutely appropriate and not appropriate for weddings? Sorry about the divorce. It's not something I'm going to joke about.
I give it a year.
I give it a... Oh my god. Don't...
Don't do it. I was scared. Don't listen to me. Whatever I say is a bad idea. Do the opposite.
It's really funny. It's really funny. And listen, I don't know if Jen and Sage are here. I love the fact you're asking me to do how beautiful that is to do a wedding gift for your wedding. I'm super excited to do this. But I really want to do that too. This is really funny. So if you need to stop me, now's your chance. Please tell the mods and also in chat and scream, do not do that.
I don't think they want you to do it. Okay, I can do a quick poll. Hang on.
Blame the audience. It's the audience's fault. The audience made me do it. Neil will do whatever the audience, within reason, what the audience will tell him to do.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick poll. Quick poll, chat.
Is Sage here? Is Sage? I thought Sage is here.
Oh yeah, either
Or unless
Sage,
somebody says
do
Sage said yes.
Sage
She's
is
not
here.
here.
They say do it.
Okay.
No, wait. Did they really? Did they really?
Where is that Sage? I see Sage
gonna...
O'Donovan. There they are. They're there.
They're really here? No.
Okay.
Way.
This is.
Nah, do it.
This is. I'm doing this for the love of your life, to Jen. How beautiful, Sage and Jen. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's awesome. This is for you. This is your choice, not me. I'm just the conjurer. Cool. Excellent. I'm doing
Exhibit 9 in the divorce proceedings.
Here's the thing. Those two will call me in. I'll be called in. I'll be like, what the? Like, I just did a print, man. I didn't know.
I love it. I give it a year and then maybe like a sad icing to it.
Like Heisy's their child, but old enough to know what's going on. Okay, Blue. If that's what you think. If that's what you think I should do. I'm doing this. He's got like a droopy hat now.
Oh my god.
His cigarette. He's got a droopy hat. His cigarette's drooping. He looks droopy. He's
holding a flower and it's all wilted.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for that detail.
I have to split custody of the print.
If anybody had 38 minutes into the stream, well, it's bingo, man. Just...
50-50.
Oh. Okay.
We're good. We're good.
In seriousness, on a serious note, I've never done a wedding gift before. I'm so glad that Blue said that because you know I will do something like this. But in serious note, I really wish you both the best. That's fucking awesome to hear. What a beautiful thing. Thank you, Sage and de facto Jen, for asking me to do something completely audacious, which is this that you're about to see in a minute.
This is called being a good sport.
That's right. If you can't laugh at it, then clearly there's some kind of fragility going on. All right. All right, I'm going to give you a message. How beautiful. How wonderful. How special.
Like Raccoon, make sure the wife watches this after she gets the print.
Yeah.
You clip it.
No, listen, Sage. Make sure you have pampered the fucking shit out of your wife to make sure they are so happy, and then do the reveal. Because then, even if they coast down a bit, they still remember the other shit you did that day for them, and they'll see the funny side eventually. Don't do it like, at the beginning of the day, end of the day. Work up towards it. Ta-da! Oh. And then don't show them this either. All right. Much love to you both. Cool. You can spell. Great. Excellent. Sorry about my voice, folks. Cool. There you go.
They like it. They like your squeaky voice. I love it. I get
It's the idea that they split it in the custody.
The judge just rips it out.
Wait, they have joint custody, so they have to alternate weekends with it.
They meet up in a McDonald's parking lot and then trade off.
It's called transitioning from one to the other. Now, one rule, Jen and Sage, if you have to do this with your print, speak well of the other. That's all I'm saying. Tip number one.
Yeah, make sure the print gets therapy.
Make sure the print knows it's loved, and make sure that it's not the print's fault. Jen and Sage, so much love to you. Congratulations. I really hope you've got a beautiful life ahead of you with both of each other. It's awesome, and thank you very much for asking me to be a part of it. It's really special. Thank you very much. Whew, okay, we've done 2.
We're an hour into this.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll be right. I'm gonna grab some. I need some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So next up, this is. I'm just thinking this is for. I gotta wait for Blue, folks. I'm really sorry. I've got to wait for Blue for the next one. It's too funny.
Okay.
Blue, okay, you're right. All right, Blue. Okay, we're not in a safe place right now, you and I. But we're gonna push forward. I'm just warning you. There's a caveat here. This may get a little much. So brace yourself. All right.
I'm ready.
During your last signing, I ordered this print with no make it out to instructions. You mentioned wanting to write a love letter to eBay. I tried reaching out in chat, but I don't think anybody see me. We see you. Please write your sappiest love to eBay.
Remember, it's spelled little e, big B.
Little e, big, yeah, and just put it, and the B is not silent. It's eBay. This is for eBay.
B-A-E.
eBay, yeah. This is for eBay. Dearest eBay. They did spell it correctly. It's actually the Y. Holy shit, dude.
Oh
Holy
my
fucking
God.
shit.
I have tears. There's actual.
I should have warmed up. I regret that. I regret not warming my face up because it's just on fire right now. All right, folks.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Jesus. Wow. Okay. eBay, dear eBay, love your work. Love your work. I don't know. What the fuck do you write to eBay? Love your work.
You'll never believe what happened to me.
It's a source of constant entertainment. All right. I'm gonna try and do a little Heisey. He's hunched over his computer because he's trying to just wait for that bid. Right? Up bid.
Yep.
No.
Can you concentrate?
Yeah, I gotta concentrate. On what? On the fucking doodles. Alright. So there you go. At least they're honest. I appreciate the honesty of this one. eBay. So, dear eBay. Dear eBay. There's that. And there's a little Heisenberg waiting for his bid. And he's like, no! Because he got outbid at the last minute. Thank you very much. That actually ultimately is for whoever wrote that. But thank you, eBay.
That is very funny. That's very funny.
Pass my regards to
I like
eBay.
how like so many of these prints are just like trolly. Like I don't know, but like in the best way.
Yeah. I had somebody came up to me in the street the other day, and which I don't mind in the slightest. I actually feel very privileged that people take time out of their life to do that. And except that the dude who's lovely and very sweet guy, asked me to abuse him as a story on camera, like it is. And I was like, I can. I don't know if I should. And it was a little. Apparently, it's a thing though. I didn't know this. Like because he's quite snarky, that people dig that about Astarion, that he's really witty and cutting. That's not the first time it's happened, is what I'm trying to say. And I feel it's if anybody knows the real me, and they know me well, they know I'm really open-minded. I'm a pussycat in real life. I'm not like, this is me. Like this isn't all of me, obviously, because you don't know all of me. But this is a good impression of what I'm like when I'm at the bar with friends or whatever, just hanging out. This is Blue. Blue is my, one of my old friends, and this is what we're like when we get together. This is how it is. So the idea of like abusing some poor stranger in Astarion's voice is kind of fucked up a little. I do find it a little like, please don't do that. I can't. I don't really want to. But
I mean,
anyway.
I've heard of like was it Audrey Plaza, where she's in Parks and Rec and she plays kind of like a bitchy
Right.
character, and she's had people come up to her and be like, "Can you be mean to me?" And she's like,
Yeah,
"Absolutely, I
it's
can."
It's that. No, she's like, let me use this as my own therapy. Thank you. You've just saved me $500. Let's do it. I have a lot to be thankful for in my life. I work a lot. People take a lot of chance on me. My family are good, and I'm happy. I've got friends. Etc. Etc. So it's weird to like. I don't need to vent. I don't have anything to vent about apart from like stupid right-wing politics that I fucking can't stand, or like homophobes or fucking racists or something. That's okay. That pisses me off. Obviously, like every decent person on the planet or transphobes or something or whatever, or people that lie. That's the thing that fucks me off more than anything. People that lie because of their own agenda, when they you know what I mean? Like people that manufacture lies, spread lies, and then they never fucking back it up. Do you know what I mean? Like people that they put stuff out and they say it's like the gossip shit. Such and such said. It's like, where's the fucking proof? You get anybody. I think that's the thing about being a generation. Am I Generation Z? No, I'm Generation X. I'm X generation.
Gen X.
Gen X. We had our bullies face to face. That's the only way it can happen, you know. So I do feel sorry for people that get bullied online, especially when, people that pretend to be friends and nice and lie so badly. And it's also so fucking obvious as well. Because where's the fucking proof? Show us the proof. Then it's because that's the other thing. People don't have evaluation skills. Oh, I heard this about such and such from a good source, or this person who's really close to that person, blah, 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 blah. Where's the fucking proof? The interesting thing is you can always disprove them and say, well, actually, they're lying because of this. It's usually easy
You can disprove it just by action. Look at the actions.
Fucking A. Fucking A. And if that person really feels that strongly, they should come out and publicly say, this is what's going on. You know, like all those great Me Too movements and people speaking out against, people being abused in the industry or people being bad in the office. Those people, are champions. People that gossip and all that shit, yeah, whatever, man. That pisses me off. So there, you've learned something new about me. Probably not
learned something new. I feel like I knew that. I mean, you're a good human,
pretty straightforward. Neil, yeah. So. No, I'm pretty sure I don't talk about my details of my life. I'm pretty fucking straightforward about that kind of stuff. I wouldn't
hang out with a bad person.
You wouldn't hang out with a dick, so I take that.
I would not.
I'm a nightmare.
Unless it was Chris Evans. If Chris Evans turned out to be a dick, I would make an exception.
For you, Chris, but only you.
Anything.
Now, why don't you carry on?
I'll walk up to Chris in the street and be like, will you be mean to me?
Now, carry on telling me how much you can bench press. Only for you. Only for you. I'm interested. Only for you.
Only for you, Mr. Evans.
Yeah.
Mr. Evans.
All right. This is for Victoria. This is she or they would like a quote from Heisenberg. Impressive. You truly are as strong as they say. Well done, my dear. This is a president who's been under a great deal of stress. It'll be an amazing surprise. Hope they're not here for them. And apparently I wish
they are here. Looks like Black Star Victoria?
Oh, they are here.
It's me.
Victoria's
they're
here.
The person.
Not the person here. Oh, good. Because we've had that a few times. I'm pretty sure we really ruined somebody's anniversary present too. Let's not get into that. Okay, great. Well, Victoria, this is for you. For them, from you. So there you go. Got that down. And I'm gonna do a little Heisenberg with a flag, waving the flag for your friend. Metaphorically speaking. The flag's going to have, I don't know, what's going to have on it? It's going to have maybe a little kitten or something. A hammer. There you go.
Yeah.
Holding a flag. Oh, that doesn't make any sense, but you'll get it. It's metaphorical, man. It's deep. It's fucking deep. All right. The little hammer. The hammer is for your friend. It's a Heisey hammer to say how awesome they are. Okay? It's the hammer of awesomeness. Yeah. There you go. Fucking hell, got there in the end. All right. This is for you. Wait, this is a present for a friend. I put Victoria's name on it. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to do.
Jim Moore Prince?
No, it's not that. I'm gonna turn it into something. I'm just not sure what to turn it into. I'm gonna put a little. I'm gonna make it into a cake. There we go. Now it just looks like a block of something. It's not a bird. Now it just looks like a. I tell you what. It's a hammer. I'm making it into a hammer. It's a hammer. Fuck! This got really out of control. Oh, this fucking mosquito. Oh, this got really out of control, man. It doesn't make any sense. Just say it's metaphorical. It's a metaphorical hammer.
It's not a mistake, Neil. There's no mistakes, only happy little accidents.
That's right. It's a happy fucking organic accident, just like I was told to say. There's a weird hammer floating in the background. That's the hammer of awesomeness. Just tell them that, please. that's the quote. And that's Heisenberg flying the hammer of awesomeness, which doubles down on the hammer of awesomeness, not a mistake. Sorry about that, Victoria. But that's for them. That's for your friend. Cool. Awesome. Thank you very much. And I'll just disappear now into a small hole and think about my choices in life. Good. Next up is for Connor. Very lovely message. Thank you. Hi, Neil. Love your work. Thank you for liking it. I appreciate that. If you can please write down the quote, "Your funeral," which is awesome, which I like. This is for you. That's for Connor. Hey, thanks for taking the time to hang out with me, Blue. It's been ages, man. I missed you. Yeah.
Yay!
It's been
a minute.
Man. It's been a minute.
And we've both been so busy, and I've just been.
Yeah,
weekends are like
been,
the only time I get any sleep, yo. Like, oh.
But that's the thing. I like surrounding myself with inspiring, talented friends. You know, all my friends, in one way or another, regardless of what they do, have an awesome thing about them. So I assume always that all of my friends are always busy. And there's never like, oh, why aren't you picking up? It's been like a week or two.
No, you should take, anytime I don't respond to you, take it extremely personally. Know that
really?
I'm...
I was going to treat you like me, which is like, don't worry about it. You're busy, you know. But this is actually a statement. This is like, you've had enough. I used to be accessible to you. Now I've cut you off. Okay, cool. On that note, this is your funeral. This is for Connor. Thanks, Connor. And thank you, Blue, for clearing that up. Nobody knows. If you don't know who Blue is, she's joking. She's really joking.
I don't think I've ever said a serious thing in my life.
No, definitely. I don't touch wood. I don't want to tempt Providence. You and I have never had an argument.
Oh my God, we really haven't.
We haven't. If you think about it, I don't even think we've had a difficult conversation, like an awkward that could lead, but actually we're backing it on, we're being friends. We've never even had that.
We really haven't.
I kind of feel like we should.
That's insane. I know.
You know what I mean? Just one. It's weird otherwise. You know what I mean?
We've never had We've never even had a. Wow.
We've never had a moment of, dude, what the fuck? You know, we need to talk about that. You've definitely had like moments of education, like, you know, especially like some things that I might be a little bit out of touch with sometimes. And you saying, oh, it's like this, and this is what this means, which is cool, which I appreciate actually. Like that's been really useful. But even then, it wasn't like we need to talk. You know what I mean? So
right. Well, here's what Dances with Bugs says: we should have a fight right now and get it out of our system.
Okay.
I don't even know how to do that.
I'm not sure what topic to start with. Like it's a lot of.
Okay, pineapple on pizza.
Oh fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh no,
and you're
good.
lying. You're fucking lying. There we go, folks. We had our first fight. Yay! We're real friends
it's good.
now.
How can you listen? You got the sweet, you got the savory. It's delicious.
Okay, don't go overboard, Blue. Just be careful, Owls. This is slippery. It's a slippery slope, Owls. All right. This is for Lone Marie to save our friendship. I'm moving on. This is Lone Marie. Can you please write something inspirational as Gavin? I don't think you know the character very well, but yes, I will. Can you also make a small drawing? Okay. Inspirational. Is there something inspirational that Gavin would say? I don't think there is.
What's that mean? Anyway?
What's the mean? What? What does that mean, inspirational?
Inspirational. What is that?
I don't know, man.
I'm not a very inspirational
Can I just do the coffee thing? Can I do the... Get me a coffee, dipshit. Inspirationally. That's it. I got it. Inspirationally. Got it. There you go. Nailed it. All right. Give me a coffee, dipshit. Inspirational.
See, that's how you would break Connor in that moment, because he tried to do it literally. He wouldn't know how. Give me an inspiration, dipshit.
And then, yeah. Get inspired, dipshit. I'm gonna give you a second one. Get inspired, dipshit. There you go. There you go. Two incredibly and absolutely Gavin Reed said that things. Yeah, I think we managed to dodge a bullet on that one, sir. Yep, I think we were good. So that's for Lone Marie. Get me coffee, inspirationally, dipshit. Or get me coffee, dipshit, inspirationally. Get inspired, dipshit. There you go. So there you go. There's two. You can wear one on Monday to Wednesday, and then the other like Thursday to Saturday. You know, that's cool. All right. People get these in the mail and go, that what I asked? Is that what is? Did he misinterpret my?
And the answer is always yes.
The answer is completely
if they know
yes.
anything about
Dude,
you.
if anybody writes down, do whatever you want. I mean, buckle up, Buttercup. You know? Strap in.
They always think it's always the worst thing.
All right, this one is for Tony S. Please write Silver, which I actually have. Silver, that's cool. Lycans and gentlemen, I'm gonna murder that boulder punching asshole. And any doodle or smiley face in the red heart. Or I've got a little tiny sexy Heisey. You can't tell he's sexy, but trust me, it's subtle. Actually, you can tell. He's putting a hand up. That's how you can tell he's sexy Heisey right now.
I want to find Heisenberg sexy, but I just need to know. Does he shower? Like, what's the deal there? Because that's important to me.
You know how people like don't wash their hair, that thing where they don't wash their hair and the oil gets really fucking oily for months and then suddenly it starts self-cleaning? Kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the sweat and motor oil just sort of like lubricates him.
He just smells like a car engine.
He smells like a car engine, but like, and it's kind of okay, yeah.
He just, yeah.
Smells like a car engine. He smells like the little like, you know, the what do they call it, the conifer tree thing you get for cars, that classic, you know, the air freshener thing that you hang on the mirror.
He's a well lubricated.
He's well lubricated. I'm gonna murder that boulder punching asshole. He's well lubricated. Well lubricated. If you keep, it doesn't sound wrong until you say it over and over again. He's well lubricated, and then it just gets weird. You know what I mean? At first, it was like, yeah, he's well lubricated, good drinks, and now I say it like the 10th time. He's well lubricated. Now it sounds weird. All right, stop doing it now. So there you got a little tiny Heisey, well lubricated Heisey, right in the middle there, and the 2 quotes you asked for. Thank you very much. Oh, you can put your name on it. It's Tony S. I'm so sorry. Tony S. There you go, Tony S. right there. Thank you very much indeed. Appreciate you.
The Ethan and Heisenberg shippers are going crazy. Okay.
The what? What did you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
What did you say? What?
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 What? Hey, I have a question from the chat.
Yeah,
will you be playing Mercenaries? Or I guess the RE verse?
Totally, yeah. Totally be playing that. It's multiplayer apparently as well, right? Is it multiplayer?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, so we're going to try and work that out. So yeah, but definitely be playing it.
Yes.
We're going to stream it. Definitely going to stream it. We're going to stream it at some point. I'm not sure when. We're also playing through Deliver Us the Moon, which is the prequel to the game. Yeah. I performance directed Deliver Us Mars, and I'm also supporting lead in that game as well. So that'll be coming out soon. I've just gone blank, so I'm just trying to think of too many things at the same time. But yes, we'll be doing that, and we'll also be doing the DLC for Resident Evil Village, which is going to be cool. And then we're going to a whole bunch of stuff. We're also doing Back 4 Blood, which you haven't played Back 4 Blood with us for a while, have you?
I've never played it with you guys.
You've never played it? Fuck, you need to play with us. It's so cool. It's awesome.
I know. Well, it's like Left 4 Dead, right?
Yeah.
Basically. Okay. Yeah, I love Left 4 Dead. That's my
It's the spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, it's some of the same like developers, I believe.
Yeah, it is. It's the same kind of core team. All right, Jamie, this is for you. You just asked for a little Kamsky Doodle because it makes you laugh. Well, this makes me laugh. Here's a Kamsky Doodle testing it out on number 10 Downing Street with British politics. Because why not?
Oh my
right
god,
now?
I almost spat out my drink. I almost spat out my drink.
That's British politics.
I like his little man butt.
His little haircut, his little thing. He's got, and the gun is too gun-like. It's actually a banana. We established that. We established that it's a little banana, and that's British politics right there. He's just going to test it out. I call it the Kamsky test. Either way, you win. Yeah. Either British politics gets cool again, or you shoot it. One of the two. I don't know. I'm talking about politics, not a person. Should have made it. Oh my god, it's a lettuce. I saw that as well. I'm going to put a little tiny lettuce. Okay, there's a tiny little lettuce right at the bottom here. There you go. I'm putting an arrow. Lettuce. I saw it as well, and the lettuce, and it's not even bullshit. The lettuce outlasted it. It's awesome. The lettuce down there. I'm not talking about shooting a person, folks. I'm talking about shooting the concept of British politics right now. Okay, that's not a call to arms, you weirdos. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's it. That's for you, Jamie. Thank you very much. And me venting against the bullshit that's happening to this country at the moment. Right, next up is for Claire. Please include the inscription, this one. I'm a goddamn freedom fighter. Cower in the face of my steel glory. And other inspirational quotes like that. So this is for Claire. Have you ever come across like that cyberbullying side of the world, like life and shit like that? Have you ever happened to you? I'm not gonna ask details, obviously.
Bullying?
Like cyberbullying.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm early days too, internet.
Oh wow,
Millennial.
the
So like I was
wild
there
west
in like
of the internet. Holy shit.
LiveJournal and
Christ.
GeoCities and like oh yeah, AOL chat rooms and remember forums? Forums were a
I
thing.
went on a few forums. It was a weird place. It was a weird space. It was a very strange experience. Yeah.
But I've always been pretty savvy when it comes to just being online and just not just you should just be safe online and not disclose too much about yourself, and especially now.
Totally, especially now. But also, like, the fucked up thing about it is these people would never say that to your face. That's the fucked up thing. They'll never say it to your face. Like, you could walk past on the street.
They'll do it.
Do you remember somebody who I'm not even going to mention, it's not even worth mentioning because I feel I have a very low opinion, like super low opinion of people like that. But somebody even tried to challenge me to a fight. And it was crazy because you read the messages like very briefly because I didn't give it much time. But it was like, that's a 13-year-old person that's really upset. And it was like, they will never get to try and challenge me to a fight in real life. It was very weird.
I remember on Twitter there was like a boxer, some athlete who was getting cyberbullied basically in the comments, and this person was like, and then he commented and replied, I bet you'd never like say it to my face, and they were like, absolutely not, you beat the shit out of me, that's why I'm sticking to bullying you online, and they were like, okay, fair enough.
Now that's fucking funny. Now I find that funny. If somebody said it to me, I'd be like, actually, that's fucking funny, man. That's fucking hysterical. That's, you know what? Good point. But here's the other thing as well, like, switch the fucking phone off. And then they have zero power. Don't fucking read the comments. And then they have zero power. It's such a straightforward thing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's such a straightforward thing, folks. I'm sure everybody's... I hope everybody's cool and okay here. If you are in a weird situation like that, just don't fucking read it. Seriously, it's like zero power. Poof, gone. Amazing. Good luck to all of you as well. I hope you're okay. Anyway, cool. This is for Amy. There's no special instructions. And I don't feel quite confident enough. This is actually Xeon. This is a new character, Xeon, from Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And this is for Amy, from me. I don't have a doodle for him because he's pretty fucking awesome.
What's he sound like? What's
I went with it. He's very dutiful. It's basically like my accent, just really with a lot of duty and honor, and doesn't know how to dance. I basically imagined him not being a very good dancer, and that's sort of where I'm at with him. It's basically an RP accent. It's a very light version of my voice. Because I haven't done that. I haven't done a light version of my voice ever in a game.
Oh.
I've never done that. So it's basically, I just use my voice to make it look lighter.
Chat says, my favorite potato farmer, maybe a doodle with wings? He's a giant sweetie.
Okay, I'm going to do a potato with wings. I know, I remember...
Is he a potato farmer? What's his deal?
You can do potato farming in it, and it's quite a big deal.
I don't know anything about this game.
I'm not going to tell you anything about the game because I don't want to spoil it for people. But it's a thing. It's a known thing that potato farming is a known thing. So here is like the angel of all potatoes, and he's got some little potato eyes. You know, he's an old potato. He's got little. You got to cut them out with a knife, kids. So that's a little potato. He's got a familiar, which is a flying potato. There you go. It's a work in progress. Right. So I'm going to give him feet as well because why not? That would be weird otherwise. If I didn't give him feet, it would be strange. There you go. There's a potato. There you go. Work in progress. You don't have to love it. It's cool, but this is the first time I've done it without any thought.
I've never played a Xenoblade.
Xenoblade. It's really fun. Oh, Xenoblade. I'm not sure. I'm probably mangling the name right now. It's Xeno. It should be Xeno, I think. Blade, Chronicles, and there's a whole bunch of them. There's like two more before. Massive.
I've definitely heard of them.
It's on the Switch.
I do like the art style.
Yeah, it's on the Switch.
I do have a Switch.
Yeah.
Is it pronounced with a Z? Raccoon?
It's spelled with an X, but I think it's Xenoblade. Well, maybe Xenoblade. I don't know. Whatever the kids are saying these days. Whatever the kids go, I don't know. I'm fucking old. It's really fun. I've started playing it on the Switch. I actually have a Switch now, which is taken me years. It's really fun. It's a really fun game. But the mechanics are kind of interesting. So once you get into the mechanics, it's actually kind of cool. This is for Victoria. Special instructions. Darling, you're my greatest creation, so amazing and magnificent, a true treasure. You'll always have a place here in House Heisenberg. It's a gift print. Heisey doodles for encouragement and smiles. Does that mean I do make it out to Victoria? They said make it out to Victoria, so I'm going to make it out to Victoria. Just do as they ask. Absolutely. So this is for Victoria. Thank you very much. This is a little monologue-y, so maybe we might want to ask a question so I can buy some time. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have any questions if you want to know about my work and stuff?
Lorray 2486 says, do you know where I can start video game acting as a young person?
Go into acting. Several things about video game acting. You need a solid craft. You need to train your body if you want to do PCAP and MoCAP. I don't mean train like be cut. I mean understand movement techniques, maybe learn how to dance, not necessarily well, but understand how to use your body in movement. If you want to do voice game acting, understand how to train and do it for a while, like years. Train your voice so it's robust and malleable. Understand acting craft so you understand how to tap into a fictional, truthful life of a character that you have to create based on the text, but also that comes from your imagination and your craft work. If you want to be really good and get a long way in this business, training. Some people get through without, they make their way through, and that's cool, that's great, but they'll only ever be riding on learnt technically, as in how the microphone works and blah blah blah, and gut instinct. The craft work takes the gut instinct and the ability to learn stuff like technically, which is, you learn through doing, but then craft expands the fucking universe of possibility and inspiration and tools to make it as authentic as possible and as real and truthful in the fictional circumstances as possible. Without it, you're limited. So if you want to start somewhere, learn how to act, learn how to train your voice, learn how to sing, all that kind of stuff. Because with it, it'll make you stand out. There are so many people coming into the business now, especially games. Like games has really exploded. That the competition is high. If you want to stand out, you got to be on top of your craft. Even if you're at the beginning of your craft and you start working, that's great. Do it. Carry on. But craft work, it's not something that you should take lightly. Plus, game acting, it's very few of us that make a regular living off game acting. It's usually another thing to add to the string of bow, another string to our bow, with theatre, television, commercial work, film, blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. It's another thing. Again, few of us, there are some, but few of us are exclusively like working in games a lot. I still do TV and film as well, so it's not even like I've dropped out of that. But games are my focus because I love it. What am I doing? So it's amazing and magnificent. Truly a treasure. Truly a treasure. I hope that helps. It can seem daunting, but the internet is a wonderful resource. So check it out. Do your work. Research. Don't wait for somebody to hand it to you. It ain't gonna happen. You've got to do it yourself. Have a place here at House Eisenberg. I hope that helps.
Chat, if you have any questions like that or anything about characters he's played and all that, please drop them into the chat.
Indeed.
Ooh, Katie Priestley, do you partake in any musical activities?
That sounds like a US swinger. Do you partake in any musical activities?
Musical activities? What? Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I played.
Does that mean do I play an instrument or like I sing an instrument?
Yeah, maybe.
I think this is relatively public knowledge. I don't know if it is or not. I'm sure it probably is. I'm massively into karaoke. Like massive.
Oh, that's right. We have talked about that.
Because
we've talked about wanting to do karaoke because I freaking love karaoke. I'm terrible at karaoke, but I love it. This
is for Victorian. There's a little Heisenberg there. Next print I'm doing is now going to be singing karaoke. That's regardless of what you want. That's what I'm going to do next. Thank you very much, Victoria. Yeah, I do musical stuff. Specifically karaoke. I love it. I've done karaoke on every continent that I've visited, which is not all of them, but most of them, and most countries that I go to, I've done karaoke, which is pretty cool. This is a limited. This is the Kamsky cosplay, and this is for Charlie. Charlie, you are going to get a very rare Heisenberg doing karaoke.
Yeah.
Don't know what he's singing. You can make that up in your mind. And
this is a great
really
question by
out.
Plants Baby.
Wow. To the point where the smoke's going crazy in his cigarette.
My go-to song are usually Disney songs.
I know that about you.
What's that?
I know this about you.
Yeah. You put on any Disney song, I probably can. I can nail it. Or there's Hamilton.
There's a little tiny speaker there. There's a little TV that he's watching. Karaoke. I'm a goddamn karaoke fighter.
I got to do karaoke in Tokyo.
I did karaoke in Tokyo. It means you've done karaoke.
Yeah,
it's literally like, you've done karaoke before, sure. Not until you've done karaoke in Tokyo and witnessed that one office worker, that one guy, you know what I'm talking about, that blue, that one guy that comes up to do karaoke and just lays bare his soul. And when you've done that, my friend, you have done karaoke. It was awesome. One of the best nights I ever had doing karaoke. In fact, the best night karaoke I've ever had was in Japan. It was awesome. God bless the Japanese. Fun. It's awesome. But that one sole office worker that just pours his heart out into that microphone. Wow. Worst place to do karaoke is in Los Angeles. Because everybody's a fucking singer. It was just awful. I went there to a friend. This is years ago. First time I did karaoke in LA. I was like, great, karaoke, let's do it. I started doing karaoke. Every motherfucker before me was like the most amazing singer I've ever heard. And then the next one, and the next one, and the next one. I'm sitting there going, fuck. And then I sing, and it was, I thought it'd be ironic, like, ha ha ha, that guy can't sing, we all can, that's funny. No, I was just judged. They just looked at me like, you're in the wrong town. Like, you should not be, this is not your place. You should not be working here if that's what you're trying to do. Yeah, karaoke, man. In LA sucks. Because it's so good. Have you experienced that at all? Have you ever been in LA done karaoke?
Have I done karaoke?
In Los Angeles?
Oh, no, not. But here in Seattle, we have a great one up on Capitol Hill, a karaoke place. And what's cool is you can get one of the first rooms, and it actually has
the room's great. Privacy.
A two-way window. No, it's a two-way window that if you choose, you can open up the blinds and you can have a microphone or speaker that goes out into the street.
Oh, that's cool.
I love it. It's
that's
perfect.
Pretty awesome.
So people can hear you sing in the street. I love it.
There's a little speaker down there, a little TV thing. He's rocking out alone. I mean, he's alone. He's actually hired one of those booths, one of those rooms. Nobody's with him. He's just doing it.
I love it.
Yeah, apologies to any professional singers in LA that are amazing, but dude, try and be bad when you do karaoke. It makes people like me feel better about themselves. Please do that. All right, next up is... oh, that was for Charlie. They said a friendly note. We went to karaoke. I think that's friendly. Karaoke's great. All right.
We got to do karaoke.
We got to do karaoke. Yeah, and by the way, you and I are overdue to karaoke. This is for Keen. Apparently they're at work, so probably not going to see this. Wanted to thank you for bringing to life my comfort character, which is Gavin Reed. Becoming part of this has changed my life for the better. Please write the Rat King. Well, I guess that's an evolution from the Rat Man. He's actually got a kingdom now of rats. That's kind of cool.
Give him a crown.
I'm giving him a crown. What is it with? Where did the Rat Man thing come from? I mean, I'm not adverse to it. I'm just curious about it. You know, why Rat Man? Why not a dickhead or something?
I think it's been called that too.
Yeah,
I think
obviously.
That's a good question. I don't know where the Rat Man whole thing came from, but it's said with affection. I hope you know that. For the most part. For the most part, it's an affectionate title.
It was probably started by a cat lover. You know what I mean? Neil said in one of his interviews that he's into dogs. Fuck him.
You know what? That's the one time I've disagreed. My headcanon is.
That's right. That is the one. In fact, our faux fight a minute ago is kind of bullshit. We've actually disagreed on that. It wasn't a fight, but we definitely disagreed. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I respect your choice of an actor, but
which means you do not respect it at all. But
I'm allowed to have my own headcanon.
You are allowed. I'm not allowed.
I've just seen so many cute fan arts of Gavin with cats. Like it's just won me over.
But here's the thing: I was unaware of it until you made me aware of it. Well after the interview came out, like I was not prepped for that interview.
I literally was like, no.
That's the
you
thing.
need to be prepped.
There
Who
was
was your publicist?
there lies the problem. I didn't have one. So you know, I mean, it was just like an honest answer. I saw him as a bulldog. It was animal work, folks. I do animal work and a whole bunch of other techniques and stuff. And one of the ways I get into character, sometimes, not always, sometimes, is animal work. And I did some bulldog stuff with him, like the shoulders, the way his jaw, this sort of like, you know, the thing on his nose, this kind of stuff. I saw him as a bulldog. This is for Keen from the Rat King. You're welcome. There's some coffee there, because even the king needs his coffee. So that's Keen. This is also for Keen. And this is for the Kamsky one. Please write the quote, artificial intelligence makes everyday lives easier. Nothing can stop progress. So this is for Kamsky. Yeah, I didn't know. I just thought of being, you know, honest about the whole thing. I should just fucking lie, shouldn't I? Sorry to everybody, including Blue, about that.
Don't apologize.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about headcanon, right? Here's the thing about headcanon. If somebody wants, so for instance, say if headcanon is the sole property and universe of the person making headcanon, it's their interpretation. So for instance,
yes, exactly.
If I play, say, a character that is in the project is defined as being straight and they want to make him a different sexuality, cool, do it. Because it's your headcanon. Why the fuck should you adhere to something that isn't, you know, make it yours, make it your own thing.
Mark Hamill said something similar when he was at a panel and he said, you know, people would come up and be like, is Luke Skywalker gay? Is he bi? And he said, he's whatever you want.
Yeah,
like if you think he's gay, sure.
Fucking love Mark
you know,
Hamill.
like,
Don't you just love Mark Hamill?
Absolutely. I love Mark Hamill.
Oh God, he's so cool. Oh, I want him as my uncle. Fuck. Like, hey, Uncle Mark. You're so cool. Yeah. Dude, the guy is fucking awesome. Yeah, I totally agree. Because I don't write a headcanon. I'm not talented enough to write a headcanon. You want to make a character like this, that, or the other, or have a relationship with this person, fucking do it. It's awesome. It's great. If anything, it's like, it's the creativity that comes out of it is just really, like for instance, the Octomedia, you know, the group that make those amazing fan films, of Detroit Become Human, Detroit Awakening, those kind of things. Octopunk Media. Because I met them in London.
Yes.
And they're awesome. They turned essentially headcanon into a fucking film, or several films.
I know.
And it's awesome.
Amazing.
You know, I love it. So headcanon is your canon, folks. You know, people always like, what do you think? It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, what do you think? You know. But I dig it. It's very cool. But apologies about the cat thing. That really pissed a lot of people.
Don't apologize. That's totally
I'm
valid.
I'm not retracting it. There's a difference.
Yeah. But
anyway.
Yeah, I've never met Mark Hamill. I've met other Star Wars people.
I've never met him. I would love to meet him. I would become a puddle of goo, is what I would do. I just melt into a puddle of goo. I'd say something stupid. I'd then furiously apologise. I'd blush and I'd fall over. That's exactly what I have. Because you would, wouldn't you?
I would what?
Turn into a gooey puddle.
I'm actually okay. I've never fangirled out too hard meeting people. I respect them as like people, but yeah, when I get home, I'm like, I just mainly overthink about how I acted.
Dude, you say that, but there's that one person. Mark Hamill's that one person for me. You know.
Okay, I can think of a few actors that I.
Yeah.
Honestly, the actors that I crush on the most, I would run screaming out of the room if I was in the same room as them, because I wouldn't be able to handle it.
Same thing. There you go. So puddle of goo, screaming maniac. So how you get there is the journey, right? But it's the same fucking thing. Okay, this was for Keen. Thank you very much, Keen. And that's for you. And I've got a little Kamsky doodle. He's waiting. He's not entirely sure if he should do it, but he's kind of waiting to do his test, but there's nothing there. Which, a real twist, there's nothing there. Big twist. All right, this is clearly made out to eBay. Because it's not making out to anybody. Please do not make this order out to anyone. Uh-huh. Okay. I see what you're doing here. Doubling down. Hi, Neil. Funky request. Can you also sign this print as Gavin Reed? In whatever way you think Gavin would sign something. And draw a little cat face beside it. Are you taking the piss? Thank you. P.S. I hope you have a happy and healthy rest of your 22-23. Whoever this is, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. I don't think I've ever done Gavin's. I think I have done Gavin's signature, but I never planned it. So I'm going to have to make it up on the spot. I'm sorry if it's not accurate to somebody else's.
Is it chicken scratch? Or what is it? Is it
Nah,
cursive? It'd be really funny if it was like elegant.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Look, I think he's got a really elegant penmanship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I like turning on his head, like the fact that his best mate is like a woman. You know what I mean? He's not a dick to humans. He's an asshole to plastic pricks. You know, that kind of stuff. I'm not making it out to anybody, just signing it like this. I think he just signed like that. I don't think he'd make a big deal out of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cat face. Meow.
Oh, kitty face. That's so cute.
I'm making the cat.
Give him whiskers.
I'm giving him whiskers. I'm also making him a tiny bit depressed. They didn't say not to.
You could have crushed hearts and been like, he's allergic to cats. you didn't go that far.
No, I haven't made him depressed. I made him fucking lazy. Look, check it out. It's a lazy fucking cat right there. See? He's just like sitting aside. He's like,
so cute.
yeah, I'm a cat. That's what he's like that. There you go. So to whomever, that is how I guess Gavin Reed writes. A very elegant, fancy writing Gavin Reed has. A calligrapher. You want to be a calligrapher. This is for Eden. 1, 2, 3. This is for Eden. Special instructions: add like gay rights or something. Folks, if you're going to do gay rights, you should completely commit to that. Absolutely write gay rights. I think it's cool. Can I do gay rights, trans rights, and anything else that we can put on there, which is awesome that we can fly the flag? All right. So gay rights and trans rights. It's interesting. You know, it's cool. I mean, some of my buddies who happen to have transitioned, we talk a lot about it because they're a little bit older. They're like not Gen X, Gen Zs, and they transitioned, and it was interesting talking to them about it. A couple of them actually, because when we were kids, the idea of that, it was just they were always like villains in things. Like you get a villain who was like not trans even, they would just call them like cross-dressers or something like that. It was always like it's really like marginalized, and to see this generation doing that is amazing. It's really cool to see how open the conversation is. I really dig it. Yeah. So yeah, gay rights, trans rights, folks. Absolutely fucking amazing. That's love for me. Yeah.
I have a pretty good question for Plants Baby.
Yeah, please.
Question about Deliver Us Mars. How is mocap done for low zero gravity environments?
I did it, and we worked it out. I was tasked very coolly by the awesome people at Kierkegaard and also Raina Abricourt to work that out. So I actually, and I ended up being helped obviously by the studio, and also and Raina and I worked very closely together. And I did a combination of things, and it was actually a guy called Jed who also helped us out. We basically, I don't know if I can talk about this or not. I think I can. Oh no, they put it out there. They put the video out. I can totally talk about this. They've shown how we did it. I did a combination of I workshopped with all of the actors how to move in 0G, and I researched that a lot. Sorry, mosquito. No, not for biting. Thank you. I researched it a lot. And I workshopped it myself a lot, and I used a lot of stuff from NASA, a lot of information from NASA, and going through many, many hours of their tapes to work out exactly how it works and how it feels and all that kind of stuff. Then I workshopped with the actors 0G movement, and then we used office chairs, and I was I'm not kidding. We used office chairs and straps, and so depending on where they have to move, sometimes we pull the straps around like a pole. Or it would just be me guiding them and doing this to to help them push off at angles and stuff. And then we just practiced it, and it fucking works so well. It's extraordinary. We saw the raw real-time data back, and it was amazing. It was like the in 0G. So we didn't have any rigging. We couldn't afford the rigging, I don't think. The rigging is incredibly expensive. And also it's quite linear. You can't do a huge amount. It doesn't travel that much. Whereas we had total freedom across the entire volume. It was just me carefully it was carefully choreographed, So I worked very well, and I was very blessed. The cast were incredible. Elise, Bryony, Nicole, Danny. They were the main four that were doing a lot of Zero G. And they were really up for it, and they worked really hard. They were awesome, and we made it work. And obviously there's always going to be a bit of cleanup, but the motion, the movement was largely the performance, and then obviously they tied it up and add details and stuff like that. But it's fucking great.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really, really cool. And also there's a lot of misnomers about Zero G. People think they watch movies. Zero G, everybody's doing this.
Like everything's slow.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Your entire axis is turning slowly, but you can just pick this up. You just have to put it down safely against Velcro and shit. You move in real time. This is no fucking inertia. The difference is once you push it off, because there's no inertia, you're just spinning at the same rotation and force that you've pushed off with. But your hands and your fucking head and everything's moving in real time. So this whole kind of, I've got the pen.
That did kind of always bother me.
It's bullshit.
In certain movies when I see that, especially the older the movies, I think they don't. I liked the movie Gravity, but I can't remember.
Yeah. So Gravity, I think, is pretty accurate. I think it's not an accurate film at all, actually. But from what I've seen, like a commentary on it. But there are some accuracies. There are some very accurate stuff in it as well. So it's a pretty good film. I mean, it's a good film. It's the idea that she's really under-equipped to deal with space travel is bullshit. It's insane. Some of the things she does, she would not be feeling that because she would have been trained to death to not be like that. So it's all a bit strange. But I guess it makes a better story, essentially. Yeah, but for our stuff, we worked really hard and we rehearsed. We workshopped and rehearsed. And I think they did an amazing job, the cast. It was really cool. And that's it. That's how we did it. This is for Erin again. Thank you, Erin. Please could you write your favourite Gavin Reed line on the photo? But it is the classic, "Get me coffee, dipshit."
It is a classic.
Yeah. And spiritual, in a way. If you're a fucking Satanist.
I like it.
I like it. Gonna move on.
Oh, thanks everybody for joining us.
Hey folks, and thanks for hanging out. I'm going to answer some more questions as well. Sorry for taking a bit of time, but we're having too much fun, I guess, as always.
You just chilling?
I'm just chilling.
Yeah, I do have other questions. You tell me what pace you would like.
Thanks, folks. This is for Erin as well. Thank you very much. I'll try and do this. Wait, let's do it.
You want a question or you want a sign?
I don't know. Both. I hate it. Let's do it. Everything.
Okay.
Everything.
Valley of Carnations asks, as a person with social anxiety disorder and ADHD, how would one be confident and not scared at having a job like acting, performance capture, etc.? What's your advice?
Somebody that has anxiety and ADHD, how would you deal with acting? Is that
basically
kind of the question?
Yeah. How would one be? How can you build confidence?
By doing craft work and knowing that you're good and good enough to work. It's as simple as that.
Practice,
and having a passion for it and getting into it for the right reasons, I guess. I mean, I know loads of people I know in the business are diagnosed ADHD. I know somebody with Asperger's is quite far on the spectrum who's an incredible actor, amazing actor. He takes notes. I've directed him. He's with notes. It's scary how good he is. Super talented guy, very wide. I'm not going to tell you his name, obviously. It's his business to talk about that. But super wide range and amazing talent, and he's quite far along on the Asperger spectrum. I think the main thing is I know people that have a really bad stammer that can sing beautifully. It doesn't necessarily hold you back. I think the main thing is one of my mates is she's an amazing actor. She's quite far on the ADHD. I don't know what you call it, the line. I guess I'm not sure how you refer to it that way. And she's a brilliant actor. It doesn't hold you back. You hold you back. It can make things more challenging, obviously. But then, hey, that's life, isn't it? Life is challenging. And if you don't want to get involved in life, you're missing out. So I know plenty of people. Yeah. Sorry.
Cavdor says, talking as an actor with anxiety, almost all actors I know have anxiety. Sometimes it actually helps empower your performances.
Can do. We can get rejected on a daily basis. Sometimes it's just the shape of our hair. Or the heights, or whatever. I mean, seriously, man, it's brutal. Don't take it personally. It ain't about you, it's about the work. And I always treat the audition as the job. I'm going to work, that's my job. The audition is the job. If I get the gig, then that's another thing I have to work on. But if I have an audition, that's my work, right there. I don't have anything. I didn't lose a job. Actually, there was something recently I really wanted to get. I did a fucking great job. I know I did. I fucking nailed it. They just made a different choice based on a flavour. Just that was what they wanted. It was like, okay, cool. I did a fucking great job. I would, I can have my own opinions, but I did my work. I left the room with my head up. Didn't get the gig, which sucks to a point. That's, a little bit of a sting. But not in a bad way. Just like, oh man, would love to have taken it on further. I didn't lose anything. If anything, I gained because I got to meet these great people that I was auditioning with. They were really nice and talented, clearly. So, it happens to everybody. This is for Atticus. They say very foolishly, I don't know what to request, just go wild. So if we talk about wild, I'm gonna do Heisenberg swinging through, I don't know, his apartment on a vine because he's gone wild, quote unquote. And he's like, he's a bit of a dick like that. So he's gone wild, and it's not even a vine. He's swinging on a bungee rope. Okay. Yahoo! He's gone wild.
Aww.
I could have done Heisenberg in like a wet t-shirt competition. I thought it was a bit weird to do that.
Tarzanberg? Somebody in chat said Tarzanberg.
Tarzanberg. There you go. He's Tarzanberg.
Katie Priestley says, just a quick comment here, but I'll shout it out. You did a really lovely Heisenberg cameo for me back in March, and it has helped me so much throughout the year. It made me push to pursue voice acting and composing music with less fear, so thank you so much.
You're so welcome. And listen, I'm not a counsellor, folks. I'm not a therapist. I've been around for a while, and I've had an amazing life. I'm very grateful for my life, my friends. I'm grateful to have learnt a lot. And, to pass on wisdom. Wisdom, by the way, folks, just means you fucked up a little bit, or you made mistakes a little bit, and you know what doesn't work. That's what wisdom is. And that's an age thing, often. Some people are wise because they just have that knack of seeing the world in a great way. Some of us have to learn. Anyway, this is Tarzanberry. You're very welcome, though. Thank you very much to that person, so thank you. What was their name? I didn't quite catch their name again. The person?
I think it was Katie. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Katie Priestley.
Katie Priestley, you're very welcome. I'm glad it helped. And yeah, thank you. You're most welcome. That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tarzanberg.
Or if you like Heisenberg, what's that? Or is it George of the Jungle? Look out for that tree.
Yeah, I think that's after my time, I believe, George in the Jungle.
Yeah, that was like, you had Tarzan, I had George of the Jungle.
Like I had the problematic Tarzan when I was a kid. I used to rerun the black and white shit.
Fuck. Is it pretty bad? Oh no.
Yeah.
Is that aged like milk?
Yeah. It ages like fine shit. It was like, whoa, let's pick apart this. Fucking hell. It's when you watch it back.
We don't have time to unpack all of that.
It's about, yeah. Right.
It's pronounced like Kate. I'm sorry, Katie.
Sorry,
Kate. Kate. Well, there's an E at the end, so it threw me. I apologize.
It's her, not me. This is for Emma. Please write a message with the famous phrase "supersized bitch, bitch." Like that. I gotta get into it. Sorry, lady, supersized bitch. There you go. That's for you. It's my favorite cars. It's a birthday present. Happy birthday, October. Well, actually, I shouldn't read that out, should I? Happy birthday for your birthday in October. Sorry about almost breaking data protection acts by revealing your day of birth. So happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, Emma, as well. That's really cool. And we're going to do a little Heidi doodle of going shh, telling me not to break data protection. Here's Heidi doodle. Shh. Still with a cigarette in his mouth.
Gosh, it's been a minute. He does smoke in the game?
Yeah, he smokes a cigar.
A cigar, okay.
The quote line is actually "lady supersized bitch," so I'm going to add that in. Supersized bitch.
Not to be confused.
Just to make it real clear. He does not like that. There you go.
Heisenberg is a bad bitch. You a bad bitch.
You're a bad bitch, yeah, is he? There you go, a little shh. I'll put a little shh. Neil. Cool. You'll only know what that is, nobody else will. That's fine. Keep it for yourself. This is for Elodie. Or Elodie. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Elodie or Elodie. I'm not sure. This is our man Astarion. Hello, my name's Astarion.
Hey.
He's cool. He's
Astarion.
awesome.
I got to see a cosplayer, Astarion. Well, I guess it was
did you?
I went to. I sent you that picture. He was a hired guy.
He was a hired guy. He did a really good job.
And yeah, I took a picture and posted it to my Twitter. PAX. Totally did not know they were there. I like walked in and was like, no way. They're just standing there, and I said, can I take a picture? And they were like, sure. And then the Asteria guy was like, yeah, you want a picture with us? And I was like, yes. Yeah, that was cool. PAX West, Spiro.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Astarion is going to be
good.
Astarion's one of my all-time favorite characters. I don't have a favorite, but he's definitely one of my all-times. This is for Erdu. Much love, darling. I like him because not only is he theatrical. Let's be honest, he is quite theatrical, but he's also fucking kick-ass. He's a kick-ass character. He's one of the most powerful characters there. He's a fucking DPS and vampire, man. It's like, yeah.
Not that you're biased or anything. This is a completely unbiased take.
What? You
Look
like
at me
Gale,
like that?
dude? Will? Gale. What? Just think that, he brings a lot to the fucking party, doesn't he? Open-minded, kick-ass, pansexual, half-vampire spawn. He's fucking awesome. He's brilliant.
You're like, this is just objective fact.
It's just fucking fact, isn't it? You look at the facts. It's just. I'd love to meet somebody who's dead into Astarion like that. Well, he's gone through a lot, isn't he? With that whole thing on his back and whatever. It's just like the idea of somebody being like that, just being completely into the character and breaking it down and going, yeah, If that exists,
oh yeah,
I want to see it.
Perspector says it's not bragging if it's true.
It's not. It's not showing off if it's true, darling. Thank you for that. Who was that said that? Because I am stealing that shit in my next improvisation.
Spectre.
First Spectre. We know First Spectre. First Spectre, thank you very much. I'm stealing that. It's not showing off if it's true, darling. I will semi-credit you for that. I'm going to write... Oh, I can't. This is Gavin Reed. Okay. This is for Shaka. I think it's a Shaker or Shaka. Shaikha. I've never seen that name before. That's really nice.
Huh.
What a lovely name. I'm going to do a little coffee because I'm not entirely sure if you want a message or not. So I'm just going to put a little coffee in there. But there's no message. I don't want to do too much. Eat a little coffee. If you're in the chat, please let me know how to pronounce your name because I've never come across that name before. I want to get it right.
I don't see anybody calling themselves out.
Okay. Anyway, this is for Jamie. It's a birthday gift. Hey, draw a little metal heisey. Metal heisey. We haven't done a metal heisey today. That's cool. Let's do metal heisey. Metal heisey. I like your English thing.
I used to do an Australian accent when I
want to hear your Australian accent, man. Did he?
It's rusty.
Bring it out.
I had a whole backstory.
You had a whole backstory. Now you have to bring it out. No, and we will know the backstory as well. Come on, Blake. I will not say another print until you bring it out.
So what I would do, this is maybe TMI, but when I was in high school, whenever I would play TF2 or whatever, and I would be on comms, dudes would always tell me to get into the kitchen, make them a sandwich. So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I then just lowered my voice, and so that they would think I was another boy. I was like 14, I think, and they did. And so just to throw them off the scent, I would also have an Australian accent, just to throw them off the scent. It was a terrible Australian accent.
But they were so fucking dumb, they didn't know. I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna try and do it. It's been, obviously years.
Do it.
Okay, so I would talk like this. So I'd be like, "Hi everyone, how's it going?"
Oh my god, it's good enough to pass, man.
It's good enough to pass for a.
Piss.
It's good enough to pass for a 14-year-old.
It's good enough to pass.
Australia. It's not bad. You're right,
it's not bad because you know why?
It's
You've done a very clever thing. You've gone fucking subtle, mate. You ain't gone too fucking hard on that one.
No, and
good on you. Good on
Good
it.
on you. Yeah, and I
good on you.
have to look up information. I would have to look up information about Australia so that they would believe me, like what's the capital and
where are you from?
Stuff.
I'm from I don't know.
I'm from Canberra, mate.
I'm from Canberra. But then you do the American thing of
Canberra.
completely mangling the name of the city. I'm from Sydney.
But yeah, to be perfectly honest though, I would have girls then in my comms who would be very.
Oh yeah, because that's Daddy Aussie. That's Daddy Oz right there. Like,
and then I would feel very bad about that.
Would you?
Anyway, that's what I would do.
I love it, Blue. And Blue, mwah, to the full Aussie accent, is very cool. This is Metal Heisey going mad. Metal Heisey. That's for Jamie. But I've given him transforming. He's still got the hat on. That's how you know he's transforming. In case that doesn't make any sense. I need to work on that Metal Heisey that I've touched, I think. Jamie, thank you very much. Very cool. This is for Jamie. A different Jamie, same Jamie, not sure. This is my current headshot. This is my new headshot. Look at that. You like it?
I do. It's new.
Yeah. This is me. Like 2 months ago. Not even like that old. I'm that old. I'm old. Yeah. This is it. So this is for Jamie. You can't think of anything. That's cool, Jamie. How about I just write lots of love? Because this is I get most uncomfortable, I guess, being me. That's why I like playing characters a lot. So lots of love from me. There you go. Cheers, Jamie. Thank you very much. Thank you. What time is it? Oh, doing well. Okay. I feel like I'm not throwing enough
I have to
spanners
go in
in
like
it.
20 minutes. I don't know how long you're
I
planning
have to
on
go in
streaming
20 minutes too. I got work.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, I got work to do.
Do you want to do another question?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I feel we're too efficient. Something's gone wrong.
So this is from earlier when you were talking about the workshop. So Panda Dangerous is like for low-income folks. What's kind of the best way for them to access workshops or trainings or education?
Here's the trick. So there are lots of short courses and things, and there's some great companies and schools that do short courses for acting. You have to be smart. You gotta do your research and find out which are the ones that people talk about that genuinely have good results, that people come from it. It takes a bit of time. If you know actors, talk to them, of course, their opinion. You can always find good short courses that start in beginners' introductions to method, introduction to this, introduction to Meisner, Laban, movement, singing, whatever. Just be smart about it. And unfortunately, it does require looking for things like bursaries or incentives. Most governments have, even if it's not publicised, because they tend not to do it that well, publicise artists' incentives for people that want to train. The problem is you have to interview for that, and not a problem actually, it's appropriate, but you have to be really passionate and show your passion. YouTube has an abundance of stuff that you can literally Google for free, and there's lots of stuff you can look at, and seminars and masterclass that you do not need to pay for. The problem with acting is that it's a practical thing. You need to get on its feet. You need mentors are important, teachers are important, because you have to do it. You can theorize a lot, but if you want to be a performer, actor specifically, you have to act. You have to get in the studio room, you know. It's not easy. I paid my way, all my training I paid for myself. Nobody paid my training for me, I paid for it. I was lucky that, well, I wasn't lucky, I worked my ass off, and I did part-time jobs, loads of different part-time jobs. And I didn't want to do it, but I did it because I wanted to fund my training, I believed in it, and it was an investment in me. So do it that way, you know, fund yourself. It's not going to be easy. But if you need to be a storyteller, need to be an actor, you will find a way. If you're able-bodied and of sound mind, you'll find a way of doing that. But yeah, good luck. That's how, I mean, I was, you know, broke many times in my life, and I self-funded my training. I was really broke. I mean, like, fucking broke, you know? So I self-funded my training, and that was not easy. But I invested in myself, and I saw it as an investment. And if you're freelance, it's also tax deductible, so it actually kind of comes back to you in a way, you know? That's how I did it, that's how I recommend doing it. If you can't do drama school, or if you can't do university or college or anything like that, if it's overwhelming, the expenses, find the other route through. But train regularly, as often as you can afford, as often as you can. Save up your money. Like spend an entire, if you're young especially, spend a whole fucking year reading and researching acting, and save your money, and to then go on a year-long course or something. Do you know what I mean? A 6-month course, because you've saved a whole year up. If you're young, there's time. It's not, the industry's not going to ignore you. If you're like 22, 23, 24, the industry's going to be there, you know, not missing out necessarily. And you're going to miss out opportunities if you fuck the opportunities up. So that's how I would suggest. No right or wrong answer for that. This is for Mia Sierra. She wants showtime. That's it. That's all you wanted. That's all you get. Everybody doesn't go empty-handed. Everybody gets a Heisey Doodle. That's almost. It's so funny when I lose my voice a little bit. I start slurring. It's so strange. I get a little lazy.
Enunciate.
Yeah, I just get. It's because it's like slightly strange, so I get a little lazy with it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Rest your voice.
Everybody yeah, that's what it is. I'm actually resting my voice by letting it just slide and slop around. So there you go. Okay, we've got 15 minutes left, which is great. Thank you very much, Mia Sierra. That's very cool. How are we doing overall? Okay, still a ways to go. That's cool. We're going to be back tomorrow. I think Tom is joining us tomorrow. You're not around tomorrow, are you?
I'm not, no.
Tom's going to join us for then. And here's the thing, folks. If I haven't got to yours tonight or tomorrow, I will be picking up on probably Tuesday, I guess, or this week. I will be finishing it this week, so don't worry if I don't get to yours. I will get to yours.
And I don't know if this is common knowledge, but once he clicks that he's completed it, you pretty much instantaneously get an email saying, "Hey, this has been signed." So, because I've just gotten those in the past, because I've bought Streamily stuff in the past. So
cool.
if you didn't get an email, if you didn't get an email saying that it was signed, then he's probably still has it.
I did not know that. That's really cool. I've been saving up for my Mark Hamill Streamly. He's not on Streamly yet.
You gotta get him on. How cool would that be?
Hi, Mark.
That would be cool.
Hi, Mark. I love you. I mean,
his Joker is my favorite. His Joker's
pretty amazing.
So good.
This is for Theresa May. It's a birthday thing for her. So I'm gonna give you a little happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy fucking birthday, dear Trisha. Happy birthday, you bowler punching asshole to you. There you go. That's for you. I'm not sure if you're here. Apologies for the profanity.
Perfect.
But there you go.
It's Heisenberg.
It's not me, it's Heisenberg.
He swears.
He swears a lot.
Yeah, boulder punching asshole. I gotta replay Village. You're doing a third person, right?
It's in third person, man. It's pretty awesome.
Third person, which, I think that would serve me better. I have a tough time with first person. I get sick. I get kind of motion sick.
Dude, the worst is fucking 7 in first person. That's fucking terrifying. I think I dipped in and out of first person on that. I played it originally first person. I went, no fucking way. It's scary as shit. This is for Trisha.
Happy birthday, Trisha.
Happy birthday. We've got time for another question, I guess.
Let me look.
Next up is for Jack. Hey, Jack. Just wanted to say, I love your streams. You're welcome. Thank you very much for being a part of it. Been following your work for years now. You helped me through some darkest days. I didn't know that, but I'm glad you shared it. Thank you. I'm privileged for me to be able to help by entertaining you. Thank you. That's my job. Thank you for doing what you do. Lots of love from Heisenberg and Gavin fan. Cool. Thank you. Thanks, Jack. I mean, listen, here's the thing. I talk about, I want to make a nice community. Here's the thing. You all made a nice community. I didn't make that. You all gravitated to our shows. But our ethos is not only transparency of acceptance of everybody, but also to make it a nice, fun place, I hate fucking bullies. I hate fucking liars. Like, I can't stand liars. And if somebody has a problem with me, that's cool. I have a problem. We can talk about it if I know you. If I don't know you, it's like, okay, you have a problem. People can say anything, and they don't back it up with facts, then it's usually bullshit. But I've been bullied throughout my childhood, I know what it's like in that way. I don't want to make a toxic environment. And our community, I hope, for most people, is a good, happy, fun, safe space. Obviously, people act out their own stuff. Occasionally, people are very disruptive, but ultimately, we want people to have fun. Life's too fucking short. The world is really fucked up at the moment. And we want this to be a fun place.
Everybody's going through their own stuff, too. Everybody. So it's like, you never know. That's always been my philosophy. I'm like basically a professional moderator at this point. And that's one thing I have to constantly remind myself is even if everybody is going through something, and a lot of times people use these fandom spaces and community spaces to escape that.
Yep.
And so you want it to be fun and chill and relaxing and dive into like comfort characters or like
Yeah.
you know what I mean, so or your comfort video game or your comfort movie or fandom, like
Yeah.
that means a lot to me. I'm actually a part of a little mini fandom right now too that I just participated on my own time, and whenever there's like drama that builds up, I'm always like, I'm out. Like,
Yeah, because
I'm not here for this. Like, I don't engage.
Here's the thing, like a lot of time, because people are in pain, people all kind of stuff. I often, not always, and this is a sweeping generalization maybe, but quite often, like the drama thing that is unnecessary, that's kind of like crazy stuff, like what the hell? A lot of it is people like acting out stuff, and it's like, well, that's the opposite reason to be in this community. If anything, this community should be the one place you don't need to do that. That you can actually just be cool, have fun with other people, be nice to people. I think it's just so disheartening when people don't understand that and they act out their shit and the rhythms they go through. Because there are very few people in this world that are truly bad people. Do you know what I mean? There are few. There are sociopaths. But the space that we've been lucky enough to have people gravitate towards is absolutely just about having fun. I mean, for fuck's sake, look outside the fucking window. There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. And that's okay, we'll get through it, I believe. So this place is just fun. Have a time out from all that shit, regardless of where you come from, who you are, how you self-identify, whom you love. All that stuff is acceptable and open and inclusive in here. And it does fuck me off when you get people that are toxic. Because that's not what this is about, Anyway.
Indeed. I was sorry. I was also looking at who might raid after the stream.
Here's Jack. Yeah, sure. Here's for Jack. That's Heisenberg hanging on to every word. Well, maybe it doesn't work. Anyway, that's for you.
It.
Yeah. Definitely
There's somebody streaming with 16 viewers, and their title is Daddy Heisenberg, and they're playing Furry Village.
Too on the nose. I dig anybody that's under like 20. We raided somebody that had one person recently.
Oh,
like the people who say you should raid like your friends. It's like they have enough followers.
No,
they have
like
enough
raid
people. Raid the person that's got one person that is just there. And on camera, usually has things like LGBT plus, etc., inclusivity, or that kind of stuff is on camera, and that's what I look for. Is like, where's the one person with like very few people, because maybe they're just starting out, or that's just their thing, and then raid that person with 120 people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I found somebody. I think I found somebody.
All right. Well, here's the thing, folks. We are absolutely not finished. We've got a ways to go. I'm going to do one more. That was for Jack, actually, I just did. Thanks, Jack. I'm just making sure I don't miss anybody. I'm going to do... No, we're going to stop here, actually, because it is 5 minutes away. And I'm back tomorrow. And unfortunately, I do have a lot of work tonight to get on with, so I should get on with that as well as hanging out with you cool people. Thank you, everybody. Oh, my God. Wake up. It's been a long day. Thank you, everybody that's hung out with us today. Sorry if I went on a bit of a rant about that, but it's important to say those things, I think. And if I'm lucky enough to have people that are here to listen to my work and stuff, I want to double down on things like that because I think it's important. And, this place means a lot to a lot of us. And I don't like people potentially messing with it in that way because it's not cool. It's pointless as well. But also, if people do feel alone, this pandemic has changed the world fundamentally. And people do feel isolated, I feel. So, know that this community is supposed to be a good place for people. And thanks for being a part of it. All right.
Thank you.
So without further ado, hit it, Blue. Let's raid.
We're gonna raid. Turkey. You guys know the rules. Please be friendly, positive, kind.
Rule number 2.
Bring
rule number 1.
much love.
Don't be a dick. And rule number 2, see number 1. That's it. That's all the rules. We're sure you're cool. Thanks very much, folks. Much love. A special shout out to the first time chatters and also to the mods. Thank you, mods. You're amazing. Let's fucking go. And
let's go. Okay.
See you all soon, I guess. Take it easy, folks.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow, in fact.
We'll be back tomorrow.
That's
yes.
right. Fucking hell, wake
Same
up.
bad time, same bad channel.
That's right. Same terrible starts. See you, folks. Bye.